Niggas is wildin'. I don't understand what the fuck is going on right now.
Goddamn, Roman Reigns did something he said he'd never do. He's a Paul Heyman guy now.
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone.
Yeah, man.
What is this? What?
Alexa, put TV on HDMI 2.
I don't even know what to say to that. Alexa, put the TV on HDMI 2.
She heard me the first time, goddammit.
Hello, people. How are you guys doing? Yeah, so,
that happened. Right to the shits.
Let's just say this first. Smackdown was a better show than Raw, probably because they had time to tweak it and change things that they wanted to change. That's the first thing. So you would have to give SmackDown the win because of the time. But also, I feel like WWE still dropped the ball with Raw. And whoever changed it, whether it was Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, or whoever proved it, whoever changed it, you fucked up.
Well, damn.
It was not a good change. It sucked. It made Raw suck. And Raw was horrible Monday. But let's talk about SmackDown. Because SmackDown happened tonight. A lot of shit went down. First things first, let's start with the ladies. No women's matches. So...
Damn, there were no women's matches today.
It was not. Damn. There was not. There were no women's matches. So, yeah.
Fuck's that about?
Sasha and Bayley, let's start with them. Sasha and Bayley clearly are having some friendship issues. You know, Sasha was channeling her inner Doja Cat today. She said she went straight for bitch, I'm a cow pants today. So we had to give little boy Blue her props for her attire, I guess. She really digging the clear and black heels. And she was like, let me just go all out with the black and white, and went right for some cow pattern pants. She said, that was where I wanted to be. I was like, okay, mother. But it was a lot of shade. Because, I mean, Bayley started it, got into the back, trying to tease Big E, and went right at her friend's throat. You know, right here. Right here, just cut her deep. And left the knife in there on some John Wick shit. And then she went out to the ring and pulled that bitch out slow. You know, she went out to the ring and was just like, you know, I'm Bayley, I'm 2 belts Bayley, you know, I'm those straps. And I should have known better than to put you up against Asuka, because we all know your track record with the Raw Championship. We all know this. And I was like, we sure do, but you're her friend. You're not supposed to say that. Huh? You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to shade your friend like that. You're not supposed to go at your friend Nick like that. Hey, Purple Dove, you ain't supposed to do that. That's wrong. How dare you do your friend like that, just running down your friend's failures like that, and you did it so shady. Oh, Bayley, it must be them crow's feet you put like right here on your nose. That must be causing you to be real stabbish. You know, you like to stab your friend, but in the front. At least you stab her up front and not in the back. But Sasha was real cool because she played it cool, but it couldn't have been me because I'd have cut your ass with that dagger. I'd have took that dagger out my throat like, bitch, you done cut me twice. I'm bleeding. Now, we ain't said nothing about you losing the Oscar at every chance you get and me saving your ass at SummerSlam. We didn't say shit about that. Now, come on. Come on, Billy Bob. Come on, Billy Bob. You didn't have to say that hateful shit. Now, we didn't see nothing else, but we did get to see some little tidbits from Bliss, Cross, and Miss Tamina, okay? So Cross and Bliss and Tamina was in the back. They was talking, and they got to having a conversation. And all of a sudden you see little Bliss's hair. She got a little dread in her hair. It's a lock for the black people. It's dreads if you on the other side, okay? She got a little dread in there, and I said, "Girl, what's going on? What do you want, Octavius?"
Can I take my medicine?
He has one pill in there.
Hi, guys. Oh, hey.
He has one pill in the bottle.
Okay.
Did you tell Mom he had one pill?
Hey, we got more than one in here.
That one thing? No, he does not.
I can open it.
Let me see. There was one pill in here this morning when I looked in here.
Hi. Sorry.
You don't get to be in the camera today.
Sorry.
No. Bye.
I'm sorry.
I'm not playing with you.
But
No, sir. Go get your juice. Take your stuff. Dry. Give him his nighttime thing. I'm not playing with you. Give me them. Hold on. Go get your soda so you can take your pill.
no, it's just fruit punch.
Go get it. Hurry up. Anyway, she had a little dread in her head. I said, ma'am, that was a little fiendish. I said, okay. We got the fiend all up and through Bliss. She ready. Now, what rumor has it is that she was supposed to make an appearance at SummerSlam, but they pushed all that to the side for little old Roman. Another comeback. We gonna get to Roman. Another comeback. Sami Zayn came back today. Here. Bye. Yeah, that's how I feel. Anyway, Sami Zayn came back today. Was trying to get his old crew back. And that didn't work. That didn't work because Shinsuke and Cesaro was like, bitch, we ain't heard from you in 4 months. The fuck? They was like, sir, you cannot be in our Champions Lounge either. We got shit to discuss and you are not a part of the group, so I'm going to need for you to go. Get out. Okay? They were not playing. And then you had the contract signing situation. They had Pierce running around now. Now they did him a solid by giving him the mailman, the postman uniform. Good job. He looked good in blue. He looked good in uniform. Good for you, Pierce. Yes, Jeff Hardy. What about him? Somebody asked who's the IC champ. Okay. Everything else for me is irrelevant because tonight something happened that I thought would never happen in a million years. I would have never guessed in a million years that I would see Roly Poly Cold Cut King Paul Heyman and sitting next to Roman Reigns. I never thought I would see the day where I would see The reincarnation of the penguin in a men's warehouse suit. Because I don't care what he say. Tom Ford don't make suits in his size. And if he do, it's custom. Which means he makes a very good living from WWE. But I never thought I would see the day where Roman Reigns is sitting next to Paul Heyman. Now you have to ask yourself, how is this gonna work? It will be very interesting. Because this officially means that Roman Reigns is a heel. He's a heel. He is not a face. Anything that Paul Heyman is attached to, it's a heel. Never seen Paul Heyman be attached to a face. I'm going to go on record and say I don't like it. I don't like it. It's going to be entertaining for sure. But I'm a face girl. And I don't like it. So Roman, as beautiful as you are, you on my shit list, baby. Now I got to talk about you. Because you a heel. And I can't run with you. I can't run with you. I'm a face girl. Always have been, always will be. I stand on the right because I'm blessed. I'm too never stressed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I can't. I will never side with the devil. Now, I side with a person doing what they feel is right for themselves. I side with you on that. I was with Becky when she did it. When she started going off the rails, you know, getting a little too big for her britches. You know, bitch had to cut her down a little bit. Like, tut, tut, tut. Crotch fire. Don't start. I had to cut her down a little bit. So I'm gonna have to play this out a little bit. Now I don't want a man. I don't want nobody talking about, you know, you got it's a spoiler. You using his vernacular now. That's nasty. It's already happening. Look how long it took them to figure out he wasn't gonna sign that damn contract. And then he talking about something, I gotta look it over. Bitch, for what? Look what over? You ain't been there in umpteen months. You don't need to look shit over. You need to be signing that with a fucking quickness, bitch. That's what you need to be doing. You don't need to look nothing over. The fuck? Look it over. And then you kept looking to the right, and I'm like, what the fuck is you looking at? You want to know his nickname? Because I think I figured it out. Y'all might not like me for a little while when I tell you what his nickname is. Can you guess what it is, baby?
Whose nickname?
Roman's new nickname.
Oh.
Y'all want to guess? Y'all want to guess? Because it just came to me what I should call him. His nickname going to be Mr. Ed. And you could thank Randy Orton for that one. Now, Mr. Ed and Roly Poly is sitting up in the bed, ain't came out his room the whole night. Oh, hell no. It's Mr. Ed. It's Mr. Ed. That's where we going. That's where it's staying. And if you fuck up royally, it'll be Brian with the teeth. Okay? Because you, you don't turn your back on me. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't turn your back on all of us. Well, I've been riding with you since your ass got beat up in the shield. No. Then you come back. Then you gonna come back and sit next to Heyman? Of all people, I could fuck with you. I could fuck with you if you was like on your own. I could fuck with you if you was by yourself and you was like, bitch, I'm not signing nothing till I get what I want. Then I'll be like, Roman, you live your best life. You do that shit. But you gonna pick Paul Heyman? Oh, bitch. Child. No, Mr. Ed, that ain't the move. You could be a heel without Paul Heyman. He ain't need that paycheck. I would have rather you went and got Robert Stone ass from down in NXT. Y'all know I don't like Paul Heyman's cold cut eating ass. Shit, sitting up there looking like he's just got done eating that damn Italian sub from fucking Subway. It was coming out his goddamn pores. Them piss me off. Fuck him. Mr. Ed and Roly Poly Oly got to get on my shit list until I see some real shit. That's where they going. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's nasty. It's nasty. It look like Paul Heyman got a lot of sebum in his pores. That's nasty. I don't like it. I can cuss a motherfucker out and still want to fuck her. It's not hard.
Hell, do me all the time.
Yeah. I can cuss a bitch out and still want to fuck her. Period. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know it must be something in the air for bitches cussing out Roman Reigns right now. And he ain't even did shit yet. But I see some smoke in the city. Oh, bitch, Olympus has fallen. That's the way that is right now. Olympus has fallen. London has fallen. The bird has left the motherfucking coop, bitch. It is over.
It's over.
It's over. It is over. The castle has been invaded. Our king has left. He is no longer there, bitch. Do you see him? I see him on the other side. This is motherfucking Romeo and Juliet shit. I feel betrayed. Okay? Now, shit, I didn't take the prison yet. But obviously, he took a sip. I don't like it. I don't like it. He drank too much of the Kool-Aid. He was only supposed to take a little bit. Okay? This motherfucker drank all of it. Alright? You was only supposed to take a sip. Just a sip. Not all of the fucking Kool-Aid. Now your ass is sitting up there with Paul Heyman. Probably smelling like salami. Now let me tell y'all how this is going to play out. I done joked enough. Since I didn't get to do my commentary, because it probably would have been worse if I did commentary. But my throat was hurting, so I didn't want to do commentary this week. But let me tell y'all how this is going to play out in my mind. You see, on Raw, Keith Lee is being pushed extremely quickly. One would say it's too quick, but I understand the logic behind it. Drew days as champion are numbered. I see Drew dropping that title soon if he is not stripped of it. And the reason why I say that is because WWE is desperate to have Keith Lee going up against Roman Reigns. For whatever reason, that was the goal from the very beginning. In my mind then, they should have had Drew drop that title to Randy from the beginning. Because then it would make more sense when you get ready to bring Keith Lee into the situation and have Randy. I know it sounds bad, but hear me out. And have Randy be your transitional champion, that ultimate heel toppled by the ultimate babyface, okay? That makes perfect sense to me. Where I'm having an issue as to how that's going to work is how they will take the title from him. Because now I hear the rumblings of the kayfabe injury. First things first, I was in the middle of going at Roman Reigns' neck the last time I was on here. So I need to get that out the way before I let people in. So let's get back to Mr. Ed and Roly Poly Oly. Oh no. He made his choice, and now it's time for him to get served. Okay? I've been on Team Roman for a long time. A long time. Alright? And he traded on me. He's a traitor. He's a traitor. So, let's talk about Bliss. So everybody was focused more so. The little key, most notable piece of Bliss was her little lock, right? But what people negated was the fact that she had on the same outfit as that little doll that Bray Wyatt keeps in the Firefly Funhouse. She had on the same dress, the same shoes, the same everything. And then she had on this weird gold jacket over it, which was strange because that is outside of her aesthetic. That's not something that she would normally wear. Okay? Now, of course, she didn't come in there with black hair. You know what I'm saying? That would have gave her away immediately. But she did come in there with the black lace dress, the black shoes, and this odd gold jacket. And I'm just like, what the? Like, why would you do that? And then it got me thinking. So now WWE have to double back and make this work. Because at first, they were supposed to let this play out at SummerSlam. And to be real with you, they should have. And I'm going to tell you why. So WWE felt like a bigger ass. I don't think she's a mix of Harley Quinn and Sister Abigail. I think that she is still Sister Abigail. I think she's 100% Sister Abigail. But hear me out. I think they should have went with the original story, which was to get really weird at SummerSlam, Bliss be a part of it, and they end SummerSlam on that note. Or they still could have had Roman come in there. It wouldn't have mattered, right? But if you had a saved Roman for Smackdown, let him come out there and let The Fiend come out, let Bray come out there, cut a promo. Of course, Braun still be upset, want his title back, you know, and then you have Roman come out on SmackDown, and then you have Paul Heyman come out. That would have been a double whammy. You would have had all of the feels. You know what I'm saying? You would have had all of the feels, bro. All of them. But you focused on Roman. You did what you thought was best. But in my mind, you could have gotten it all. You could have gotten the aspect of the craziness with The Fiend, Bliss, and Braun and actually played that out like you should have and ended it with Braun Strowman and left Strowman out. You could have done that. Or you could have done it with the way I'm saying, which would have continued into Payback. And you could still see the slow mental state of Bliss deteriorate. It would have just given us a little bit more to work with. It would have been palatable. Thank you, J Too Funny. I got it. Thank you, baby. So, it just would have worked out so much better for all of us. Okay? So, I hope your self-esteem not crumbling, baby. Now, we don't have low self-esteem in these parts. I know sometimes it get a little rough. But you better look yourself in the morning every day and be like, you are beautiful. You are funny. You are sweet, honey. You are everything. I can take you on a date. And then you go downstairs, make yourself some breakfast, bitch. Get you a mirror. Put that mirror in front of you. Sit and eat breakfast and just tell yourself every day, girl, boy, you are the shits. Okay? That's how you handle that. You can take yourself out on a date, honey. Take yourself out. Anyway. It's a nice way to, hell yeah, you a rich bitch. Hell yeah, even if it's in spirit, if you 100 there or 1,000 there, or $10 air, something, shit, you better sell it all, honey. Now, I'm telling y'all, I like the way it's going. I like where it's going with Smackdown. Smackdown got the shit. Raw gotta get it together. They gotta get it together. But I just wish they would have been a little bit more solid in their execution of this story and continuing it forward. It should have been more solid. I just felt like it should have been more solid. It should have been more solid. Now, suddenly like them fake Prada bags being sold downtown, bitch. Okay, or that purse hookup, that you got. You know what I'm talking about, that purse hookup. You get that purse hookup and you like, bitch, let me get a couple of Prada bags, a couple Louis bags for about $15, $40 for that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me get Smackdown out the way first, and then I will get to y'all who want to come in. Let me get it out the way first. No Retribution today. Retribution gonna be on Raw from now on. They never gonna be on SmackDown again. That is why they made that stance on Raw Monday. Retribution is going to be a permanent fixture of Raw. So, I'm not lying. Trust me. Trust me. That's why they didn't show up on SmackDown today. There was no Retribution on SmackDown at all. Nothing. And for the record, Retribution is not NXT. Those are wrestlers who moved from NXT to the main roster. And now they're going to be a part of the main roster, but they are not NXT wrestlers anymore. Alright? So what else happened on SmackDown that I need to talk about? Hello, Caitlin. How are you? Do I need to talk about anything else, babe? Did I cover everything else?
Everything.
I mean, we talked about Sammy in the last live, right?
Yeah.
We talked about Sammy. We talked about Bliss. I just finished covering Bliss. I already talked about Mr. Ed and Roly Poly. I already talked about them. Oh, I forgot to talk about Sasha. I talked about her a little bit. But little Miss Doja Cat was real hurt. Cause Billy Bob was on SmackDown reading the fuck out of Sasha. Shit. Don't nobody want no t-shirts named with no damn hashtag Team Rohay on it. That sound like you rolling in the hay or something. Like you over there fucking. Ain't that what that sound like?
Team what?
Team Rohay.
What the hell is Team Rohay?
It's a combination of Roman and Heyman together.
Oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm. So y'all like the little combination of Roman and Heyman rolling around together, huh? Y'all like that?
That's a disgusting picture.
Y'all like them hugging it out? Y'all like them being all hugged up with each other? Y'all like that? First of all, I will gladly hold on. Cause see, I'm not like AJ Styles and Matt Riddle. Okay? When my lips is chapped, bitch, I gets my damn Laneige. Hold on, let me get it. It's in my little bag here. Hold on, baby. I gotta get it out my bag. I put it in there earlier. See, when my lips chapped, I put my lip mask on. This is a lip mask. Okay? Bitch, Matt Riddle and AJ Styles need to invest in it. I don't know if they biting their lips every day or what they doing. But look, let me show you. You see how they dry? You see that? Watch. Watch that. Watch this. You put a little bit. A little bit. You see that? You see that? Look at that. Instant, bitch. Okay, it's instant. Look at that. Look. Look at that. No more bit lip. See that? See that? That's what you call juice, bitch. Girl. Cause y'all need to share one. Tell them to keep it backstage or something, bitch. Cause it's a disease. It's a disease. Get your lips to fucking together. Cause I mean AJ Styles look like he been in the desert dying for the last 2 months, bitch. Girl. You see how it just melt in? You see that? And all you gotta do is just rub it. And then the beauty about it is when you wake up, all you gotta do is wipe away the dead skin. Perfectly soft, pillowy lips in the morning. Okay? Girl. So, we already talked about them. We talked about all of that. There were no women's matches on the show. However, I'm okay with it not being women's matches on the show, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I'm okay with it is because they're giving you that this was just a lead-up show to Payback. So they weren't trying to put any filler in there. They were basically trying to build up for Payback. So it's fine that there were no matches on SmackDown for the women. They did start the storyline for Bliss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I don't know when he gonna cash in. Your guess is as good as mine. Shit, I don't know. I have no idea. None. So, what else did I want to talk about? I think I covered everything. I wanted to finish talking about the women not having matches. So some people were upset that the women didn't have no matches, okay? And basically, it's just simple. It was a lead up to Payback this Sunday, so they didn't have any matches to help usher in Payback, which is fine. This was a great closing show for Payback. It was a great way for people to be focused on Payback specifically. So I was okay with them not having any women's matches on this show, especially in a relevant women's match, if it makes sense. If they were going to do it, I thought they should have focused on either having Sasha and Bayley compete, and since it's a SmackDown show and Nia Jax and Shayna were competing against the Boss and Hug Connection at Payback, it would have been fine. Hello, Keelan. Hello, Mosh. How are you guys? It would have been fine. I have to reschedule the promo battle. I don't know. I have to wait until my two champions are prepared and ready to battle, and then I will do it. I think I might switch platforms, but I don't think I'm going to do it for this one. Well, maybe I will. I might keep this promo battle. I don't know. I might do it on StreamYard for the promo battle, and let them do it so all of us can be around to see it, or I will still do it on Zoom and post it and let people vote that way. And those who want to come into Zoom to see the promo battle, cool, and others who don't. Okay. I'm good, just been busy packing my stuff up. You still, boy. Anyway, I'm gonna I don't know where he went. But let me see if I can find him. All right. Moving out in September. Oh, good. Congratulations to you, Maj. You'll finally have your own spots. That's the sentiments for at least one of us. For at least one of us be having fucking their own house. Shit. The struggle.
Hey, what's going on, sis?
Hi.
Yeah, sorry, I've been having one of them nights. Damn. What a night. Jesus. Anyway, all right, I ain't gonna be long. I'm just gonna say a couple things and everything like that. Okay, hold on. Listen. In wrestling now today, I don't really think there are any heels, if you really look at it. I say that because, listen, the heels get cheered, and it's not really like they're heels. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you really think Roman's going to be a heel? You really think now he's going to be a heel? You got three heels fighting.
Yeah, he going to be a heel. Yeah, he going to be a heel. He got one of the worst people to be his manager.
And you don't like it? Come on. This is. No,
I don't fucking like Paul Heyman. I don't like Paul Heyman. No.
I saw that too.
Do I think that it's smart?
Well, Roman gets booed either way, but that's true.
If you're asking me, do I think it's smart on Roman's part? Yeah, I do. Because Roman's been a face for a very long time. But I will never like faces. I don't like them. I don't. No, I don't like heels. I'm not
heels,
a heel
right?
Girl. I've never
I know
been
you're a face girl. I get it.
So I don't care.
I get it.
He gonna get the smoke. He gonna get the smoke till he gets something else. He gonna pick anybody. I would have been okay if he decided he was gonna be a heel and just do Roman. I still would be like, okay, I can kind of fuck with that, but you went and got fucking Heyman to be your manager.
Which is the same thing The Rock did. Same thing how The Rock went and got Vince McMahon. And he came one and like Roman is, he doing what he gotta do.
Hate it. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, with that being said, like the Roman Empire is getting a little bigger now. But okay. Payback. Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, you watch Payback. Okay, cool. So we know for a fact. Now I do agree with you. I do agree that they are setting up Roman versus Keith Lee. I do agree that Randy Orton should have got that belt. I really do. Like, he is basically the top heel right now. So they really should have gave it to him. I don't know what they're going. I don't know what they're doing with this whole kick him in the head thing. But whatever. We shall see what happens. But I do agree with you on that one. That is actually true. They should have gave Randy Orton the belt because he's been on a good high right now. Everything like that. I'm tired of seeing Ray versus Seth Rollins. They've been fighting for the past 3 months. Shit's getting boring now. It's like, damn, dude, come on, let it go. What the real reason I want to talk is the fact that this Tuesday night, NXT is about to give us the greatest match of all time. Okay, think about it. You have 4 of the best wrestlers in the freaking world in an Iron Man match. I wonder who wrote that. Whoever put that together, that is a genius. This is the first ever fatal 4-way Iron Man match. No one has ever done that. This is the first in history. No one's ever done that.
Yeah.
This, right? This and look and honestly, here's my pick. And I know some people may not agree with me on this one, but this is who I pick. The person who should get it is Balor.
I don't have a problem with Balor winning that match.
Okay.
I don't have an issue
He
with that.
should get it. Yeah, because everyone else has had it already and everything like that. Balor definitely needs that belt. Like
No, Adam
now.
Cole just came off of being champion for 400 days. They're not giving him the title back.
No. Adam don't need it. Adam don't need it. Balor
It's
needs that
not going to
belt.
be
Balor needs that
Gargano
belt.
either. Nobody wants to watch fucking Alfalfa run around with the goddamn title again. No. It's going to be either Ciampa or Balor. Because, one, right now, you need somebody like Ciampa. You need him. If you don't have Ciampa, then you focus on Balor. Those are your keys because you don't have Karrion Kross anymore. You don't have him anymore. You need somebody who's going to either be able to prolong the championship until you can get a crowd and have a face champion, or you need somebody who's going to be able to entertain until you get a crowd so you can have a crowd and have a face champion later on. It's not smart to have a face champion right now. It doesn't work.
Don't work. Exactly.
But unless that face is more of an anti-hero, like a character, I don't mind a face champion. You would rather want to watch an uphill battle than to watch a champion who's a face continue to win. They don't have anything to fight for, so it's not going to make you invested in it. Unfortunately, that's kind of the reason why I see Drew McIntyre dropping that title somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And McIntyre should drop it to Randy Orton like a steel cage match or something like that. I mean, they said they're going back to TV 14, maybe even a First Blood match or something like that. But then he needs to drop it in a certain match or whatever. So that's
I don't
that's
know.
who I feel.
I mean, they have Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell is before Survivor Series. They either are going to have him drop it at Clash of Champions or Hell in a Cell. It's the only way. And if I were them, I would make the Hell in a Cell match a triple threat between Keith Lee, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre, and let Keith Lee take the title. You brought in Karrion Kross, and Karrion immediately was pushed to the top. I don't see why you can't do the same thing for Keith. If you're going to make it so that you have that ultimate heel versus the ultimate face, that's the only way that's going to work.
Damn, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. I agree with that. That is smart. So we definitely gonna see that. Okay, so yeah. I'm happy that Breezango won the tag team titles. I'm really happy about that one because they deserve it. Undisputed Era, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm hopefully they'll get back in the run of things. I'm praying they do. I hope that we see Jeff Hardy versus Sami Zayn, Intercontinental title versus Intercontinental title. I think that probably might be a good feud with AJ in the mix with that one. You're right, Sasha Banks is definitely going to turn either face and beat the hell out of Bayley soon. You know, maybe.
I would. I would. It was me.
Probably, maybe Hell in a Cell, something like that, or they may lose tag team titles. I don't know. They need to give another belt. But what I want to talk about is, now I don't know if anyone on here, I'm pretty sure everyone kind of watches AEW a little bit, and I have a little issue because of, I don't know, maybe you can agree with me on this one. Someone brought up he wrote down a few things what AEW is doing right now, and I didn't want to agree on it because I love AEW, but he's actually 100% right on this one.
Well, I didn't see what
AEW,
he wrote. So what did he
well, no,
say?
no, what he said was, and everyone that kind of agreed with it too. What he said was AEW is doing good, but they have 5 flaws that's messing them up right now. Number 1, they're doing too many tag team matches, which is true. Every freaking week they got a tag team match. It's the tag team, tag team. And they're not on AEW Dark. They have a lot of singles matches, but AEW Dynamite is just tag team, tag team, tag team, and it's the same tag team fighting over and over again. I'm sitting there like, oh shit, he's actually right. People are starting getting tired of seeing that. Number 2, their women's division really does suck. Like, what the hell? Kenny needs to give that up and give it to somebody else who can wrestle, because they did what's the name? Cedric Alexander's wife had fought Penelope Cruz, and oh my god, this match was it was just a bouch match. Seriously, the match was just bouches. I was like, good god. And the match went on for like 7 minutes. I was like, Jesus, this is over yet? This is really a bad match. Wow.
Who was Baki?
Yeah, it was kind of like, all right, she went to do like she picked him up for a fireman's carry and then dropped her on the ropes and dropped her. And then Jericho was like, oh yeah, did you see it? She dropped her on the ropes. And Jericho called that out, and JR was like, yeah, I guess she slipped. And I was just like, oh my God, this is a bad women's match. They have too many factions. It's like every month they opening up a new faction, which is people are getting kind of confused now. They're saying, okay, well, why are they doing this now? I thought you have the Elite, you got Dark Order, the Nightmare Family, and now you got the Pentagon Jr. and his brother and the Butcher and the Blade as one unit now. And it's just a lot. You got Inner Circle. It's just like, wow, y'all just going back and forth with the fighting. It's kind of like, damn, like what faction is which? Everyone joining factions. Okay, the matches are good. They don't have any bad matches besides women. The only thing is people are not selling their finishing moves. Like, people are literally hitting their finishing moves really quickly, which I'm saying, like, what the hell? Like, you know how it takes like Jeff Hardy. It takes him a whole match, 20 minutes before he hits the swanton.
True.
Right? Okay, cool. Cody had a fight with Scorpio, and Cody hit his finisher 3 times in the match. 3 times. It was like, yo, bro, like he hit it like 5 minutes into the match, he hit it, and then hit a reversal and hit it, and then towards the end he hit it again. It was just like, usually when Austin hits the stunner, he hits it like twice, and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? A choke slam, just once or twice, it's over. Not like over and over again. People, they're hitting their finishing moves over and over again. Only person who doesn't do that is John Moxley. He don't do it. And Jericho, he don't do it. Jericho don't do it. He hits his move one time, boom, that's it. Match is over. But everyone just keep hitting their finishing move over and over again. So it's just like, guys, you know, it's just, to me, like I said, it's just, I like it, but it's just, I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. Yes, I know you were right just a little bit. You were right just a little bit.
Yeah,
But,
I was right a lot, but okay.
no. Okay, you're right. But I do have to give them credit on one thing, though. They know how to change up different storylines every month. Every month they got someone feuding with something new. Like, I would have never thought. Yeah, have you seen Orange Cassidy versus Jericho? Jericho is literally building Orange Cassidy right now.
Okay, so since you said that, I'm going to be honest. I don't have a problem with that. However, Orange Cassidy did not need to be built. He was already built. He's very similar to Darby Allin. He was already over. Him going up against Jericho just made it better. I won't dispute that. My issue with AEW is their arrogance and their poor execution. You cannot be arrogant about what you're doing when you're shitty at it. Okay. So I
Right.
don't have a problem with their existence. And I find that most people have an issue with me saying anything about AEW because I don't respond in glowing terms.
Hmm.
It's not about me hating them. If I hated AEW, I would say that.
Right.
I don't hate AEW. I prefer that they exist. What people don't understand is businesses thrive off of competition. When one is doing better than the other, it forces the other to rise to the occasion. If AEW does well, then I will see better in WWE. And that's just fact. It happened in WCW. It happened in TNA. Sorry about that. That was just the truth. Okay. I'm trying to get WWE to take down AEW. I want both companies to succeed so I can have two places to watch wrestling. Maybe even three or four, because I still watch MLW and NWA Power on occasion. So for me, I want to watch wrestling and enjoy it, but I don't want you to execute it half-assed and then come at me with a bullshit narrative like, oh, well, we're trying to be different. No, you're trying to tackle WWE, but you don't have the right tools to do it. And then you're executing it poorly. So now you're saying you want your women's division to be on top, you want to be paid the same, but you're not operating that way. How many times do you see a women's match on your show? And if you do, it's either poorly executed, you don't see your women's champion. This happened with Rio. And then when Nyla was champion, you rarely saw her, and her matches were botchy. So my issue is not AEW. It's what the quality you're presenting to me. You cannot sell me trash and then call it treasure.
Hmm.
So I don't have a problem with your existence. I
I
want you
agree.
to be better. If you're going to come out
I
here and
totally
have
agree.
champion, you got John Moxley in your company. You have Jericho. As much as I despise SpongeBob right now, what? What now? Somebody else did it. Jesus. Why do you do that? Every fucking. I'm going to stop listening to you. You're stupid. Anyway, you have John Moxley, and as much as I despise SpongeBob, Chris Jericho is still one of the greats. You have him. You're bringing in all of this ex-WWE talent for what? Why? You don't need them. And it's no shade. It's no shade, but let's keep it real. Brody Lee as the leader of the Dark Order sucks. You say whatever you want. He's terrible.
He's
And
doing his thing of Vince McMahon. That's basically it, and it is people like it. That's basically
it's
it. He's just
I
doing his
don't
thing
like
of Vince McMahon. It's not like it's like a Dark Order like trying to keep. I mean, Dark Order right now is just building. I mean, I wouldn't say they're building stars because, like I said, it's just to me personally, it's just Brody Lee and he got wrestlers in his unit that I don't remember their names. Only person I remember is this dude called 10. That's it. And what's that guy name? Cole Cabana. That's it. And Cole
what is the
Cabana is
point of
kind
a
of in it.
faction? The point of a faction is to build the stars. The point of the faction is to bring those stars to the forefront. Not to have one person be at the forefront and then everybody else possibly could be up there. Brody Lee's not doing anything with that. And he doesn't sell it right. I don't care if he's digging at Vince McMahon. That's a problem for me too. Because if your goal is to be a star and to prove that you had the chops from the beginning, what the fuck does Vince McMahon have to do with that? You should
I
be
guess
out there
because
busting asses and motherfucking selling every goddamn storyline, whatever is going. That should be your goal. You shouldn't be worried about what Vince and them is doing, because that's no longer a part of your mental. You like, look, I'm in the next best thing when it comes to wrestling. I'm on TV every week. I'm proving that I'm worthy just by being here. There's no reason for that. And I'm not saying he's not justified in how he feels with Vince McMahon. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if all you're going to do is constantly dwell in the past of what shoulda, coulda, woulda, then you ain't gonna never get to what's ahead of you.
Hey, you better preach.
So that part I ain't with that shit. I don't like his interpretation of the Dark Order. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. The Nightmare Collective.
The Nightmare Collective is just basically like Cody's friends, if you really look at it. His brother and his friends, point blank. That's it.
And his wife?
His brother and his friend, and his
Brady?
wife. That's it.
Okay.
So, and right
That
now,
is
what's
cool.
going on right now? But what they're doing is they're breaking up. They're breaking up the factions though, because the elite is breaking up now because they just kicked out. Adam Page. So, but to me, and Kenny Omega's going crazy. So I think Kenny Omega might have a little breakdown or whatever. To me, I think that's actually a good thing. Break up the elite and let just the Young Bucks do their thing. Let Kenny do his thing and let Adam Page do his thing. Like before
Maybe you
them,
should
they've
have did
been,
that from the beginning instead of making Adam Page and Kenny Omega the tag team champions. What in your right mind was smart? How was that smart? How did that make sense?
well, no,
You
no,
have some of the
listen.
best tag teams in the world, from SCU to the Lucha Brothers to even fucking Jurassic Express. All of them, you got potential
Yeah,
in all of those tag
Private
teams.
Party should have been tag teams a long time
Private
ago.
Party 2, best friends, all of them. You got all these people in the back, and your first instinct, gotta make a Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega champion. That's the goal. That is the goal. That's smart. Oh, that's good shit. That's good shit.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Stupid.
Oh, she had me
And
rolling.
the
She
issue
said,
is that they're just now starting to realize, ooh, maybe we have too many factions. That should have been a thought process from the beginning. You already had when they started. You formed the inner circle. You had the Nightmare family, and then you had Dark Order, and you had the Butcher and the Blade going. And you still were running with the elite narrative. So you had many factions.
mm,
From the
damn.
moment the show started. This
Yeah,
was
you're
not
right.
new news.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
now
You're right.
it's a problem. Now it's an issue. There are too many factions running around. You think? Did you think? I mean, you're not thinking clearly. I don't know what's going on backstage at AEW. I can't predict that. All I can do is give my opinion. And I'm sorry, but my opinion is not always going to be nice. But when they do good things, I do give them their respects. Their
Right.
pay-per-views are good. I don't have a problem with that. On occasion, their shows are good. I don't have a problem with that. Sometimes their shows are hit or miss for me, just like with WWE. All I want is don't sell me some bullshit and then get mad when I call you on your shit. That's it.
True.
Anything else is outside of my hands. I just want to watch wrestling that's worthy of being watched. If you're
Right.
going to put that on, then fine. And I'm going to say
That's why
something
I
else.
had
Why
to.
people don't like?
No. You're right. You're right.
I don't think John Moxley should have been put at number 1 for the wrestlers on the PW Insider list.
Really? So who do you think should have been number one?
I don't know.
He was. I mean, if you look at it, I think he was number one. I mean, he was number one from not 2020. He's number one from 19. 19. You got to think about it. In 19, he was kicking ass. He was a top name. Come on, you got to really think about it. He was a top name.
Okay, so you're gonna say John Moxley. We have to go from 2019 up until 2020 to now. So what are we looking at? What is the criteria for that? Because
look at what
in
was
my
going on
mind,
in 19.
Moxley might be 2 or 3.
So who's number one?
Number 1.
Who's number one?
Number 1.
Honestly,
I would.
who?
I put Adam Cole at number 1. I put somebody from New Japan at number 1.
Adam Cole was number 3, I think. He was number 2. Wasn't he number 3? Yeah, he was number 3.
he shouldn't be at. He shouldn't be underneath John Moxley. John Moxley was also injured for the better part of 2019. The last end of
No, he wasn't.
2019, he
No, he
wasn't
was
injured.
there. No, he wasn't injured. He was injured in 18. He was injured in 18, remember? He wasn't here for 18. He came back in 19. He joined AEW in in the summer of 19. Remember?
He was injured.
No, he was there.
Before a full year. Yes, he
No,
was. He
Tiff.
had an elbow injury. Am I crazy? He had an
No.
elbow injury.
Tiff, nah,
Okay.
you
Okay.
missing it. He was not injured in that in 19. He was injured. Wait a minute, hold on. He was injured. Wait, no. Okay. Right. He was. Yeah. Wait. He wasn't injured for the whole year. He was
John
injured
Moxley
for a
was
month.
injured
He was injured for a month.
right before Full Gear happened. He was injured. After
No,
that,
he all out. He was injured before All Out. He was injured
okay.
before All Out because he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight Kenny. Right. He was injured before All Out. That's what happened.
Hold on.
He had a staph infection. Right. He did. He had a staph infection. Right.
He had a staph infection. He was able to go back to Full Gear and have that match. He had to end up not cutting out the match. He still was wrestling in the indie scene. And that's what made him miss part of that. It's because he was wrestling and didn't take care of it.
Right. But he was over. He also was in Japan. Remember that he was in Japan, and right now he's still Japan champion. He's still the United States champion.
I don't agree with Moxley being the number one guy. I just don't.
Adam
Everybody
Cole
else
is number
like-
2. Adam Cole is number 2. Jericho is number 3. McIntyre's number 4.
Be in the top 5. I'm sorry. No.
Who shouldn't have been in top 5?
It shouldn't have been Jericho. No. And I'm not even trying to replace him with nobody
They're
from WWE.
they're going from 19 though. They're not doing to 2020.
I don't care.
Look at the list.
In the top 5.
Tiff, look at the list. Everyone on this list had a good 2019. Seriously. Kofi Kingston, AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Brock Lesnar, Kenny, Seth Rollins, Cody, McIntyre. Come on, everyone had a good 19.
How the hell did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
What he said? What he said? What happened?
Why is Jericho rated higher than Kofi?
Because
Cody?
Chris Jericho was in AEW. Now,
That's doing anything.
it a lot. It got a
Okay,
lot
to
to
me,
do with it,
okay, yeah, Jericho should have been like number 10. I think, honestly, to tell you the truth, to me personally, I think it should have been John, Adam Cole, and Seth. Those should have been top 3. Because Seth was kicking ass at 19 and 20.
I'm fine with Kofi Kingston being at number 9, but Bray Wyatt should be over AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar should be lower.
Oh, snap. Why is Bray Wyatt? I didn't even see Bray Wyatt
Bray
16.
Wyatt is at 16. You should take Jericho out of the top 5 and put Wyatt up there. Yeah, it's open.
Yeah. You should put at least, he should have been number 5. Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah. Well, this Tatsu Natio, I don't know who he is. I gotta check him out, but he definitely should have been top 5. Yeah, you're right. And Braun should have been like number 11 or something like that. No, not really, because Braun didn't have a good 19. He's having a good 20 right now. Keith Lee's number 11. Okay.
Nick Aldis should be higher than this. He shouldn't be at 15. Kenny shouldn't be that close to number 10. He
Walter
should
is
be
number
13.
25. Yo,
That's
Walter
your list.
is.
This y'all damn list. This is
Wow,
y'all list.
Walter should have been in the top 20.
MJF should be higher than this.
MJF is number 22. What the hell?
It's y'all list. But you
What the? I'm just reading this. Wow.
Not my list.
Why is? Wait, hold up. Lilo is Rush. That's Lilo Rush. That's number 18. They put Lilo Rush as number 18. What
They
the
put Rush at
hell?
18.
What? Where's Pentagon at?
He ain't up here.
Where's Pac? Wait, Pac is number 39? Wow. Wow. I don't know what the hell.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton is 48. Ricochet is 56.
It should be in your room.
Oh no, Leo Rush is number 99. Morrison's 100.
No, there's another Rush that's
Yeah, I
on the
see that.
list that
Yeah.
he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Oh
Jacob
man.
Fatu, yeah, Jacob Fatu deserved to be higher on the list too. He's been champion
Oh
at
my
MLW
God.
for a while.
Why is Darby
Contract.
Allin 55? Darby Allin should have been like 30.
Yeah, he wanted to unknown.
Tommaso Ciampa? Wow.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah. I want to say yeah, but he could be a cousin because I'm not sure. It's a lot of them.
Well, he is family.
He in the family,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, let me get off this. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully Sunday is a good pay-per-view. I'm hoping that they add Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles and Matt Riddle and King Corbin. I hope they add those matches to this one. You know, we shall see though. But anyway, all right, y'all. Have a good night. Tiff, Mr. Ed will be fine.
Okay. Don't be Mr. Ed till I see something different.
He gonna be, you know he's gonna be healed for like 2 years, right?
And he gonna be Mr. Ed for 2 years. If he keep walking around with Paul Heyman's thick ass, yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Oh man. All right. Have a good night.
Bye. Don't play Roman. Mr. Ed is all right. Ain't no wrong with him. Ain't no wrong with him. He's good. He's good. What you gonna do? Between you and Tears are ready to book a flight to come whoop my ass.
Waste a whole lot of money because you're gonna be sitting outside.
And that's fact.
It's cold. I ain't gonna know.
Oh, it's hot. And she gonna be on the plane again. She better drive and she go mask on. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm waiting for the women's list to come out. You know, I don't remember them doing the women's list last year. They did do one last year, right? Becky was number 1, right?
I don't know what that is.
That's the top 500 wrestlers of the year
Across
all of wrestling. Bailey gonna be in the top 5 for sure. But a bunch of people gonna be in the top 5 for sure. So I only have 4 minutes left, and I will only be able to keep y'all who want to come in here for like a hot second. So it wouldn't make sense for me to let you guys in right now. And I want to try to keep it down so I don't keep a lot of people in the live. But what I will do is I will go out and come back in, and I'll let you in one at a time, and I'll give you each 10 minutes. I know I gave D a lot of minutes, but I've known D longer, and I always talk to D for a long time. So the more I get to know you, you'll get longer times. Okay? So I'm gonna let this time run out, then I'll come back, and hopefully you guys will come back, and then we can talk like normal human adults. Can I have some tea when you come back? And you can take that smoothie cup down there because you're leaving that in here. Is everybody all right with that? You see the cup? You don't see it? I'm going to let you stand there for a second. Love you. Oh, that's how you feel? You and your rusty ass feet. Hateful bastard. One day I'll get on the live one child. I think I'm going to do the promo battle in the Zoom because I'm going to write about my day in the chats. Oh, child. I'm going to do the promo battle in the Zoom and then post it on the page, and then everybody can everybody can look at it there. If you want to be a part of the Zoom to see the promo battle, you definitely can. But it is totally up to the champs when they're ready to compete. I like doing the promo battles. It's fun. So, Marjorie, already know you move into your personal sex dungeon. Child. Mars, did you talk to your therapist yet? Did you speak to him at least and try to figure out, like, or set some boundaries with him? Did you do anything? Woo! It's been a doozy of a day, but I will say that wrestling was entertaining and I was entertained by it. I didn't have a problem. Let me be the strawberry during the promo battle, bitch. I would pay money for somebody. It's a whole new Zoom. What? What y'all talking about? Oh, you saw him today. Looks like we might need to do a Zoom. Well, what happened? He Catholic schooled me today. I don't know what that means. Oh, you got paddled today. Ah, yeah, this is not a conversation for the live. I'm not going to torture the children anymore. So, oh, Lord, Pokin, this whole conversation in this chat need to be in the Zoom. So I will go live again and let some people talk, and then I'll set the Zoom up, and then we can talk because y'all. Bye.